We've been talking today about issues about land access, particularly in management of water, as we covered in our first story with the Tombstone situation. We've since been talking about a new organization that has come up. It's called the American Lands Council. We've been talking with a couple of members of the Lands Council, Representative Ken Ivory and Bruce Clegg. So let's go back to the conversation here for just a second. Is the idea of the Lands Council just to get counties together, give them information, and say, there you go, Tiger, go after the federal government?
The idea here is to go on offense. And how do we just support each other in exerting and exercising our jurisdiction collectively with one voice? Think about Tombstone, for example. If the Forest Service can deny water to Tombstone and leave them with 30 minutes of water for a wooden town in the middle of the desert, in the middle of a drought, if they can override their moral obligation to protect health, safety, welfare, what will they do to Tooele? What will they do to Kane County or in Pennsylvania or Wisconsin? And so to stand together with one voice to exert through political persuasion, through legislation, through litigation, our right and control, our obligation to secure and defend our jurisdiction on local control, that really is the idea of going on offense together. Yeah, that really is the foundational point of this.
How do people get involved?
Okay, we'd ask you to go check out the American Lands Council. Now, be patient with us. We're building. This has all come about very recently, but at the AmericanLandsCouncil.org, you can find a lot more information. We're going to start developing task forces and subcommittees specifically around, number one, the jurisdiction issue as the umbrella, and then under that, land access, land use, land ownership issues that do override our jurisdiction, our ability to protect health, safety, welfare of our people. So at AmericanLandsCouncil.org, you'll have the ability to find out more, and there's a join button. We'll keep adding to those, and we'd ask you to get involved and let us know what you're dealing with so that we do all get together to defend jurisdiction at the level where it is happening on the ground.
We feel like we've got a champion in Ken, and if we would have had to start from the ground roots and start this through the legislature, it would have been a battle, but Ken's already got it through the legislature plus the governor, and it's our goal to get all the counties, to invite all the counties to join with us to get funding to keep this project going.
You know, if I could, Commissioner Heaton makes a great point. He says, if we don't stand up now, when will we have more resource, a year or two or three from now, to stand up and fight this onslaught of our jurisdiction? Now's the time.
Thank you very much for joining us here on the county seat. Guys, come back and give us an update on it. It's very interesting. If you'd like to make a comment about this, please feel free to go to our website and thus to our Facebook page. We'd love to hear your interaction on our topics today. Thank you for joining the county seat. We'll see you next week, same time, right here on ABC4.